Hey pinballers, got my scissors, got my awesome box of goodies, my coffee here, even though I'm still sick and probably shouldn't be drinking coffee, but whatever. And don't know if it'll pick up, but have a lovely rash with that video too. Anyways, even with all this, even with my sickness, I am still excited. And there's who it's from, if you couldn't tell from the miles of tape that says Marco Specialties, Marco Pinball, everything pinball stuff. But anyways, I'll get the rest of the address label off and then show you what's inside. Alright, got the rest of the label off. Now I'm gonna... This side doesn't really need much cutting because it's pretty much not attached to much of anything. And virtual business hosting is another of my business ventures. It is my web hosting business that I don't really have anybody on it, but it's mainly I use it for like my own websites, like the Pinball Reviewer website is with my VBH site, and also my furry website is also on that server as well. So here's a crap ton of stuff that I got, and this isn't even all of it. There's actually two more things, like there's I think I bought 4 coils, flipper coils, which only 2 I think shipped, and the other 2 are on back order. And then the light, traffic light, the red, yellow, and green is on back order. Some of the stuff I bought just the amount that I needed, like the pop bumper assemblies. I just bought 3 of each, but some stuff like screws and the spiral nails I bought 40 of. I didn't actually count how many I needed, so hopefully 40 will be okay, fine. I put in just regular screws on the side rails, but I plan on putting this on location, and unfortunately I don't know if this is going to be working for Furlandia, which if it is, then last year they asked me about the machine, and of course I didn't have it working then. What they wanted it for is to set up for coin play, and whatever it makes, I'd give it to the charity of that convention. Usually it's like a pet rescue thing, or it's some kind of disability charity thing that they send off the that they have a charity. There's always a charity associated with the furry convention, so that's really why I like going. I don't know about what other conventions, if they're ever involved with charities or whatnot, but that's what I like about the furry conventions, is that they're always have some kind of charity associated with them. So, and well, lots of bubble wrap here, and it's the really big kind. So I've got 4 new leg plates for my high speed. I bought 4 rubber grommets because I bought 4 coils, and I only need 3, but since I bought 4 flipper rebuild kits, because it came in two a piece, so I've got new rubber grommets to put in. Here's the pop, one of the assemblies for the pop bumpers, and yay, some flipper bushings. And here's I bought 50 of these, and what I'm doing with these is I'm going to replace the lamp sockets that were soldered and then stapled to the board underneath the play field. I'm going to replace this with upgraded lamp sockets and put these in instead of the others, just for ease of replacing bulbs if they go out, kind of thing. And here's some tubing. Got it for like the jet bumper areas where the tubing was originally, so I'll probably put this tubing back. I was also thinking maybe I could use some shrink tubing too. I mean, I wouldn't see why I couldn't in a jet bumper area or something. And this looks like it needs some sanding because it looks like it's been sitting in the warehouse for quite a while. It's to keep the coin door in place. And I do have a rubber ring kit that I bought quite a long time ago, but I bought another one anyways. Well, I'm not going to get into it, but they've got it stapled, so never mind on that. And I bought 3 new jet bumper rings because the ones that I had, 2 of them were right, but one of them was not the right one. It went on a different machine because the length of it was shorter, and it didn't want to come off very easily from the housing. I bought 50 of these machine screws, although I think they're the wrong size. I think I might need the bigger size that have the washer on them, or the locking nut, or whatever you want to call it. I bought these because I thought these were the ones for like the mounting the back box boards and stuff, but looking at them now, they look really, really small. But I don't know, maybe I'll have to go out and double check on the... yes, I'm excited about this. Brand spanking new left flipper. Yeah, leaf switch. Derp. I had to think of what the heck it was. I just decided I could have just done some 600 grit on the others, but they were so badly oxidized that I decided that I was just going to replace them because they look awful. And this thing is a cash box. I bought it because, of course, it doesn't have a cash box in it. And I bought 3 skirts. I don't know if I can use these or not, because the ones that I want, the ones that were for the machine, they were out of stock of. So I was like, maybe a red one will work because that fits the game. But I don't know. I'd have to double check the length of the stick here. It's probably the wrong nomenclature for this aperture or whatever, but yeah. Jet bumper coil bracket assembly. This has not only the brackets, but it has the coils as well. So, and instead of guessing if they are the right brackets, which they probably were, but I just was like, might as well, since I'm replacing the flipper stuff, why not just replace the jet bumper stuff as well. So, and I probably will save the old coils for a backup, but these will probably last me quite a long years before they have to be replaced. So flipper plunger here, or not flipper, but jet bumper plunger, derp. You have to forgive me. I've got a cold and can't think straight, so that's my excuse. So yeah, I can't wait to get everything together. I can't really put anything on the playfield yet because of course I have the plastic inserts out, and I need to get either buy the Mylar stickers or print off some of the stickers. And here's the top plate of the coin door without a handle. I think that's how it goes. I think I'm not sure if this is supposed to hang over like 2-3 inches like that, but yay, I finally have a coin box now, instead of all the coins going into the bottom of the cab like they used to be. But I did have I got one of those plastic painters thing, and I put that in the bottom of the cab just so that the coins wouldn't roll around. And here's something that I need for adjusting the leaf switches, and now it has one. And you'll have to excuse the noise because there's guests here, so it's quite annoying. Oh, okay, well, I guess I did. Never mind with the red skirts. I guess they were in stock. I got 3 of these that are the right ones. I think what I was going to do is I was going to try the red ones, and and I was hoping that they would work, even though they are a different part number. But I don't know. If somebody knows that if I can use the others, let me know. If I can't, then I guess I'll just use the plain old white. This I got in a 6-pack of shooter springs, and Marco's site shows that the shooter spring to use is the red one, which the one that was in the machine had just a regular black spring in it, so I'm like confused as to which one to put in. So I just got six shooters here, So if somebody could tell me, because right now I have just the standard black now, that came with the ball assembly shooter that I bought, and I actually didn't use the generic plate. I actually transferred everything from the new assembly to the old one and just used the new hardware and the new shooter rod, because the plastic part was broken, so that is now repaired. And here's 3 jet bumper casings. The lights go in there, and I couldn't find the light sockets, so I might actually use the ones that were in the others, because I couldn't find the light sockets in the on the Marco site. Here's the 40 twisted screws here. These ones look shorter than mine were, the ones that I took out of the guard thing were like, they were like huge spiral ones. These are like really tiny. Yeah, I think the ones that I took out were like probably 2-3 inches long or so. They're quite big. Here's one of the here's 3 of one of the springs for the jet bumper assemblies. I done goofed on one of the leaves. Okay, so this is the left flipper leaf switch. And this is the right flipper button switch, because this one has the button for the right lower flipper and the mid to upper flipper. So this machine has 3 flippers, and the right side uses 2 switches. And here's 3 all new jet bumper switches. It has the full assembly and everything. Here's 25 new rubber grommets for the jet bumper areas and the knocker for the match and stuff. So these are all new. I can replace the ones that were all rotted out. Here's 4 2-inch long legs to replace the ones that I'm going to take out of the other legs. but I noticed that they don't look like they have the bolt on here, so I might actually clean up the rusty bolts and stick them on there. And these are slightly different than the ones I have. These are dimpled here. Oh yay! I'm so excited. Both of the locks that on the my high speed didn't work. None of the keys would work on the coin door. Luckily it was open, so that was a good thing. And the key that actually did work for the back box, somebody had filed the tumblers inside the key, the tumbling, well, the unlocking mechanism is what I should say. And so you put the key in, it would go in, and then you could spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby. Well, that was horrible. Sorry. But yeah, you could spin the lock. Didn't matter. You could spin it left or right. It didn't matter. So I'm excited to get these new locks. There's two of them, of course, 7/8 locks that it calls for. And last but not least, like I said, they only had two of these flipper coils in stock, and they're on back order, so I think I'll get one of them out and show you. Gotta say that I do like the amount of protection that they put on the stuff that needs protection. So here's a new coil, 23600 FL 23600 30 2600 50 volt. That's interesting. I've usually seen coils that have was it diode, I think? Has two diodes. There's one that's going from this right terminal to the middle, and then to the middle to the left. But I don't know. Well, and silly me, I thought that the coil sleeves went from the other side. I just thought they went in this way, but I'm actually not sure if they go in from the top here or not. yeah, I'm really excited about getting all this new stuff, which is basically I'm rebuilding a whole new high speed pretty much. But hope you enjoyed this long video. Till next time, guys. Bye bye. Oh, and I brought this out with the bubble wrap there, but I bought 15 feet of black double-sided tape to when I go to put the guards back on. I'll put this on the metal side and stick it back on. So I think that might be it, everything. Now I really am going to go, so later guys. So hello pinballers, just wanted to show some of the progress I got done today. Just look at this connector. We should put this into this wire, these wirings here, okay? And then we're going to stick it on like this. Marvelous. It's beautiful. Let's just use it like this. No no wires at all. Just have sparking lights. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And then let's use this. Let's just pin this, because it's like pinless right now, but and then use these wires in there that only have a tiny bit of wire on them. That's just awesome. Anyways, enough of my shenanigans, if I can say shenanigans right. So I got this connector repinned. So here's the here's a side-by-side of the left one, of course, is the new one, and the right one is the old one. And this part of the connector was broken here, so it's a good thing I replaced it anyways. My originally I wasn't going to replace this connector, but I didn't like the crispiness, this brown color. It's not supposed to be brown like this, so it's supposed to be yellow like that. So how I did this one is I cut to where it was yellow, kind of yellow again, and I cut quite a far away from the crimped wire here. Oh, probably an inch or so. And then I took out all the pins just so I could make sure that they were all the same length, so that I could have them not all wobbly inside the connector here. And I think I did a pretty good job of repinning it. I used just a cheapy $16 crimping tool here. I was going to get that automatic one that releases automatically, but they're $100 and I don't have $100, especially after all these parts that I've gotten for this. So as you can see, I got a whole new Molex connector, plus I believe it's either 50 or 100 pins, just because I got lots of them It actually might be 100. I got 100 of these and 100 of the these rounded pins. So yeah, I actually kind of enjoyed repinning these. And what I did is I just took out one wire at a time, and I had the wire. I had both connectors the same direction, of course, because I didn't want to have a mix-up, so none of these are mixed up. And on this other connector, I actually drew a line where I started with this pin that was burnt up, and I put a arrow to the left to show that I needed that the pins that I needed to have the other connector this direction, which is, I'll show on this as you can see, it's on the new connector as well. I did that so that I wouldn't it would be a key for me. It worked for me. I don't know if it'll work for you, anybody watching, but it worked for me anyways. And hopefully everything's right. Well, everything is right because it does fit on the connector here. I should have shown it when it was plugged in, because I did test it. Make sure all the pins were in the right place, and they are, or at least I hope. But yeah, you got the 4 in the center here that are not used at all, which I don't know, I might plug them with something, but I don't, well, I can't really, but it kind of bugs me that there's not something in there. But anyways, I will plug in this old connector just to simulate what the other connector will do as well. I don't want to plug in the other one because I had a hell of a time trying to get it out, because it's new pins on not only the connector side. Okay, where is it? It's not only new pins and Molex connector on the wire side, but also a brand new board side connector as well. So it's really hard to get on and off right now. I'm sure the more times they take the 12 pin on and off, it'll be easier. But since this old one is already has the pin stressed, that's what it's supposed to look like, and it fits just like that. And with the 4-pin one, I did exactly what I did on this one, and I actually did one wire at a time. I took my time. I didn't cut them all off. I am new to this, so I didn't want to get wires mixed up, because I'm an old senile bat, so I get easily confused. Well, and you can see even this old connector is giving me kind of a fit coming off here. There we go. But I'm really excited to have this power supply almost done. Again, I still have 3 caps to do, minus this one, which I don't understand why they didn't give me that in the kit. It's kind of, it really bothers me. Really bothers me. But anyways, thought you might want to have this update of what I've done today. And here's the crimping tool again. $16 is all I paid for this. The thing is, with the $100 one, it's not only automatic, but it's double this thickness here, so it crimps both the wire and the vinyl at the same time. Instead of this one you have to do an extra step on, you have to step on step on it. Oh boy, oh god, stop the puns please. There you have to do an extra step on this manual crimper. You have to what I did is I crimped the wire, and then I crimped the vinyl after that, and it seemed to work. There wasn't any of the pins that came loose or anything. I did test each one with a little bit of a tug, just to make sure that it wasn't going to come out, which none of them did. So yeah, I think that might be it. My employee cleaned a bunch of stuff in that box on the right there. The stuff on the left still needs to be cleaned, but yeah. And I also showed him some of the GRC videos, and he wants me to get a Star Trek limited edition Hizoot $9,000 pin, which I looked at him and laughed at him, but yeah, I can't afford that. I'll probably never be able to afford a new inbox pin, but you never know. Somebody might give me one. Oh, what? Right. Anyways, thanks for watching. Orange, just like the this connector I took out. Anyways, I'll yak at you guys later. Bye. Alright, this is mainly for reference for me. I need to replace this connector. It plugs into this power supply here. It's the other end of the 4-pin, so I need to get a Molex connector, this type of Molex connector, and I actually don't have this type because I forgot. I had this. I bought this one, but I forgot that I needed to buy this type too. So what I did is I wrote replace on this with a Sharpie, and so if I forget to do this, then it's my own fault, because not only do I have replace on this, but I also have pointing at the camera or myself to remind me to order Molex connector for this side of the connector. So, and what I'm going to do to make sure I have the right wire, I'm going to actually plug this in and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the wire, and then I'll do one wire at a time, like I did this connector, and I'll do it while I have it plugged in. I'm not really going to plug it in because I don't want to mess with trying to get it back out, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to say here. So I'll plug it in like that, and then go off of and I'll most likely mark it or something, the new connector. I'll mark it somewhere, and I think I just wiped off the red mark. Whoops. Oh well. I'll just have this video to remind me. Anyways, later. Hey, pinballers. Just gonna do this quick unboxing. It's probably not going to be posted because I think I know what it is. It's not really that exciting. Yep, it's exactly what I thought. It is a refrigerator filter, water filter. So yeah, this isn't going to be posted on YouTube. So if it is, then I don't know. I might tack it on to something at the end or something. But yeah, it's not that exciting. Hello, pinballers. Here's some more unboxing for you. Oh, sweet. It's InSinkErator filters. These hook up great on a pinball machine. Brand new part. It hangs from the front of the cab, so it looks like well, I'll just let your imagination go with that. But yeah, I'm so excited to install this. So that's it for that box.